Hey, good morning everybody. So for those of you who have been watching this channel for a while, you know I've been kind of debating on what my next big upgrade on my equipment is going to be. It was either going to be a Canon 100 to 400 millimeter lens, zoom lens. Actually they have a 100 to 500 now and you look at. And then also, was it going to be a good set of like Nisi filters or something to kind of enhance my photography? I've been battling this decision because yeah, I like to make good informed decisions, and I'm about to show you guys what it is that I decided to get.
I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my hand.
So, did I get the lens or did I get the filters? Well, only one word can describe what I got. Rubicon. So yeah, she's a little dirty right now because we've been out here having a little fun in the desert. So why did I get this Jeep as opposed to more camera equipment? Well, to be honest with you, I was really reaching the limits of where my car can take me here in Arizona. Most of the state is unpaved, so you need four-wheel drive to really get around. There's some really great places to photograph that you just can't get. You can't get to in a car. So what we decided to do is yeah, kind of by my midlife crisis here, this is my dream machine. Now I am going to be modding this thing out because I've got plans, and those plans may include a trip to the Arctic. So lots of work needs to be done to the Jeep to get it ready to go. So yeah, this channel is going to have a little bit of a different feel to it because with international travel pretty much shut down, yeah, I needed something to kind of get me around. So yeah, you're going to see a lot more overlanding type photography as we make our way through this pandemic, which is just fine with me because, like I said, this is my dream machine. I have been waiting a very, very long time to get this Jeep. And I just want to say thank you to my wife, who completely understands me, and she knows, she's known for a very long time, before we even got married, that I've wanted this particular Jeep. And she surprised me. You know, we've been looking at them, and I caught her, you know, we've been kind of seriously looking at this thing, and I caught her cleaning out the garage and giving more space by where I park my car, so I knew she was up to something. And I sent her a few more Jeeps for us to go look at, and that kind of tipped her hand, and she said I pretty much put that Jeep on hold. Let's go take a look at it once more. And sure enough, things went pretty good during negotiations, got the price down, and yeah, I got myself a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. So let me give you guys a bit of a tour. So this is what the inside of the Jeep looks like. I love the red trim. I do. So here's one of the features that make this a Rubicon. We have an electronic disconnecting sway bar. Now, this vehicle is built to crawl on rocks, but to keep it safe on the road, it has something called a sway bar that kind of keeps the front wheels from having too much articulation. By pressing this little button right here, it goes ahead and disconnects it. So at low speeds, we don't do it at high speeds, but at low speeds, you have more articulation in the front axle. Also, we have front and rear locking differentials. So that means I can make sure that I have power going to all four wheels to get me over any obstacle that I want. So when we were looking at these Jeeps, I was looking at the sport model, kind of save a little money there, but then we'd have to spend more time and money building the Jeep up. One of the things I didn't like about it was it's like a 5.5-inch touch display. This thing's kind of like an 8-inch. It is wonderful. We have a Sirius XM radio. So that comes in really handy because there is actually an SOS feature we can get with it in case we get into trouble. We can call for help over the satellite. But also, I highly recommend a drive through Navajo country. It is absolutely beautiful up there, but you'll go a few hours without a radio station unless you have satellite radio. Now, another thing I like are the off-road pages. So the off-road pages let me see basically the roll and pitch of the Jeep, GPS coordinates where I'm at, my altitude. It has a couple of extra gauges for me to watch the Jeep's engine, and also the settings for my drivetrain. So now this is only available when you're under 25 miles an hour, which if you're off-roading, you shouldn't be going any faster than that anyhow. But just, again, some really cool features that are available in the Rubicon. Now there's also USB ports here inside of the console. There's a media port up front and also 2 more USB chargers behind the console here for the passengers. There's 12-volt power up front, 12-volt power in the trunk area, and then there's an actual real plug, electric plug, behind the console here facing the passengers. Also, the passengers do have their own air vents. That's really cool. Now, I'm not going to be taking the top off anytime soon. To take it off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be installing a winch system into the roof of my garage so that I can not only take it off on my own, but also we can store it up there, because living in Arizona, particularly during the spring and the fall, I'll have to go topless for a while. Tell you what, this thing rides like a dream. So right now I'm just trying out. I've got the sway bar disconnected for the first time. Really nothing for me to really try it out on as we go over these roads. But man, this is such a sweet ride. Now right now I'm not running with my tires deflated. They're fully inflated. And one of the reasons why you would want to consider when off-roading deflating your tires is because it gives you more traction. It puts more tire down onto the road. Also, it's a little bit more, it gives you a little bit more of a cushion. It takes some of the stress off the suspension, particularly if you're on a washboard road. Like right now, you might be seeing the vibrations, or you heard just a little bit. We went over some washboards there. Oh yeah, this is nice. A few more bumps. So some point here we will try this again with the tires deflated. Now the reason why I'm not deflating them right now is that my tire pump I have in the back was more or less for my car, not really for the Jeep. So it does take quite a bit of time to reinflate the tires. What's really cool is one of the displays that I have here in front of me is my tire pressure. So I can actually monitor the tire pressure, lower it if I need, see if I need to lower it, maybe because it's getting a little bit too hot here in Arizona. And here. Had to let the dirt biker go by. So that's pretty much it for this tour of my Jeep. Thank you everybody for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to be a supporter of this channel, check out patreon.com/explore with Jason. Got plenty of benefits for all of you out there, and especially since I've got this thing, we're going to be going to a lot more remote locations. So for my camera crew and my expedition team, I'll be sharing you the GPS coordinates of the places that I go to capture these photographs. All right guys, I don't know about you all, it is a beautiful morning. I have got a lot of wilderness to go explore. We're going to kick this baby in 4-wheel drive, take off. Remember, never stop exploring. I'm not. I'll see you all in the next episode.